Okay, I'm going to show you here what I found at that last chance thrift store was this shelf, and it's just as high as it is over here, and it's got 3 shelves, and I thought I might even set it up on blocks and put another shelf underneath. And then this little one sat right on top, exactly even. So how about that? I found them both at the same time, but in different bins. And so maybe they were a set originally. I don't know. But I'm really happy because I've just started putting things on here, and you see how empty it looks. Believe me, it won't be this empty for long. So I thought I better show it now while it's not empty. This little container here is full of items. Let me see if I can, from my Florida house, somehow got here. Into this room, just full of all kinds of interesting, fun things that I haven't even gotten into since I've been back. So that's gonna go right here on the shelf back on the shelf for fun things. I'm already knocking things over. That has my corners. Remember I showed you that one. This is a circle stamp. And some ink, spray ink. I've got 4, so I need to gather them up. Just some of the things that I use over here. And this is what my granddaughter bought me. And these also have, that has little tea bags in it, some little Chinese papers, googly eyes and bells, some stickles, glittery, stickery stuff. And this box here, has my just little cutouts. It's just full of little cutouts. And I was gonna, I've got a microphone. Did I show you the microphone? Yes, I have a microphone, and I haven't even set that up. And somebody was asking how I film overhead. My son made me this little pipe thing, and it's got a clamp. This pulls out. Oops. This pulls out, holds my phone right over my desk, right over the top of the desk, and then it's balanced because it has pipes along here to balance it. So that's how I film overhead, in case anybody wants to do something like that. My son put it together in a couple minutes and spray painted it just to make it look nice. And then he had me to get a microphone, which I used a few times, and I had to move it, and then I just couldn't get back to it. So anyway, today I was going to work in my book, and already while I was at the same thrift store finding this, I found all these envelopes with foreign stamps on them, and I just couldn't leave them. I just could not leave them. And don't know who this or what. I'm not associated with that company or anything. But anyway, Oh, I'll need 2 hands, so I'll need to fix this here. So let me attach this like it should be and put this in here. I'll take that out, and all these stamps are from different countries. This is from Fiji. These stamps here are from Iran. This is from Thailand, Belgium, Israel, this one here is from India. There's a whole row of them here from India. And it's funny because they are on the back side of the envelope. There's the front of the envelope. Whoops. Here's the front of the envelope. And the address is right there. And they put their stamps on the back. Which was nice for me because it showed up better. Another United Arab and another United Arab Emiratis, and an Ethiopian one. So anyway, that was, so when I saw those, I thought, oh, I have to have them, and then I didn't want to glue them in individually. I just, I wasn't quite ready to, but I didn't want to lose them, so I glued them in like that. And I left them in this book. So, let me fix that. I have that kind of held down by this, just so that they wouldn't flap around. This is kind of like a little pull out. There was one more and it didn't have any stamps on it, but I didn't want to throw it away either. It is from Brisbane in Australia. So I just did a little tip out. And I can put something in there. There's, it's like a pocket. So I can put something in there and close up the one side or close up the top and just have it sliding in, which might be better, but anyway. I grabbed this book when I had some paints out. So I did paint that page, and I probably won't glue over it. Part of my heart art this month. And for some reason, then I did this page too. And what happens when you do this in those alcohol inks, it bleeds through to this side. And so what I've been doing, instead of having these horrible, ugly bleed-through pictures that I cover up, I have been using watercolors and painting over the ugly bleed-through. So it actually looks like, it almost looks like two, well, it doesn't really look like two different ones, but some of them do. Some of them do. This one doesn't particularly. And this is, of course, on really thin paper. But this was another one of the heart art pieces that I did. Gosh, there we go. Since I showed you this book, and you saw this already. So anyway, so I thought I would work in this a little bit this morning. I was supposed to be showing you the book that I was working on for my giveaway, and I realized, oh my gosh, that's going to be too expensive of a book to do a giveaway and include everyone from outside the country. So I'm doing it, but I might do a different type of a giveaway. Maybe one giveaway for USA and one giveaway for international, because it's like $40 or $50 to mail these books. I'll have to look into it, so we'll see. We'll see if I pick out two. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing 2 giveaways. That would be awesome. Oh, forgot about this page. I wouldn't mind doing 2 giveaways, but anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, I've got all these papers here. And I found this book that has all kinds of borders and all kinds of things to cut out. But I thought I might want to read the mother-daughter tales first. But every page has a border across the bottom, which is really awesome. And then each of the pages have borders like this. And I don't know, I love the whole page. I love these pictures. So I don't know, I'm going to think about this one for a little bit, but I'm excited. But one thing I am going to do is start off using the dust jacket, and I will cut that out. And I don't really care about, I don't love how shiny dust jackets are, but there you go. You got to deal with what you got to deal with. So I'm just happy to have all these wonderful borders. So anyway, I went to my book club last night. I read the book Eleanor Oliphant is Just Fine. I believe that's the name of it. I'm not sure if it's exactly the name of it. But yeah, I really liked the book, and went to the book club to discuss it. And gosh, there was hardly any discussion on the book. I was a little bit disappointed in my book club. So look at this. This is awesome. This is awesome. I love this. I've been working on my journal, like a daily journal. And I'm going to do a video on that. And I've been working on heart art. And I've been working on just doing my faces, which I combined yesterday. I'm almost sorry. Well, I don't know if I wanted to lose that picture for this one or not, but I've already done that. So we shall see. But I love this little tweedy look to this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this to stay down. If I was thinking more clearly, I probably would have switched the sides. So I had some of the tweed and some of that. But as usual, I just jump in and do things. I might throw that on there. This has got little junky stuff there. you know what? I bet I'm going to need some of this fabric glue to... Oh. And this, I may have to put away the... I may have to put this away for a while because it takes a while to dry. So I will have to do something else while this dries. Oh, I don't want that to be glued down. So, okay, I'll leave that, and I need something to be glued over on that. And while I'm here, I will tell you about some of the Happy Mail that has come in. This is so funny because this lady sent me this origami last year. She's been working on this over a year to find me, and she sent it twice to my Florida address, which of course I don't live there anymore, and she sent it twice. And an origami is is on special paper, postcard paper that you use, and it's Japanese, and these are Japanese postcards, and there's special watercolor postcards, and you draw very simple objects in black, and you use sumi ink, and the origami then is colored, but if it goes outside the lines, that's more desirable. You want it to be outside the lines. And then you write a little saying on it. So she wrote, "Even the vegetables are glowing." So this must have been like a neon thing. And she said this is a turban squash that she drew. And this is her chop. And a chop is a stamp that the Japanese use as their signature. And so anyway, this came back twice. She set it aside. She looked for me and all that. And so when she finally found me and I sent her my correct address and changed it in the group, she sent me this one along with it. And instead of sending it through the mail like they normally come, like this one did, she sent them both in an envelope. So instead of sending it like she normally would send it just through the mail directly, she sent the two of them together in an envelope, which is cute because she used a vintage airmail envelope, and this came from Minneapolis, so of course she wouldn't normally use an airmail envelope. But I loved the envelope, and so I saved that too, of course. And she apparently has two chops. There's two signature stamps there, and this one, of course, you can see better the back of the Japanese postcard, and it's a very heavy textured watercolor paper. And I love making these, and I love sending them. The goal is for an origami is when you make it, you don't keep it. You always send it away to someone else to bring a smile to their face. So I definitely had a smile when I got these two. And she drew a little kitty cat on a piece of paper and wrote a note about how it took her some time to locate me. And so, I mean, it was just the very cutest Happy Mail. And I haven't been sending out any Happy Mail, and so the Happy Mail's been light. But then I had another friend who another friend and viewer who sent me Happy Mail in this cute bag that that you can cut up, and I love that. It also had some bookmarks in it, and she was sending me this for it was a pendant and book earrings. And she asked me if I was interested in Gone with the Wind, and I, of course, loved the movie and the book, and I said I was, and she said that she had received these and really could not wear them, and had never tried them on. This is a very cute little pendant. Anyway, she sent them to me because I enjoy the book. Now, you know me, I may alter these so that but this is something that I wanted to wear to my book club. So I want to, now this is one of my favorite books. So I will probably wear them first with the Gone with the Wind book, but I may alter them just so that they're books, ordinary books without a title. So, and that would be fun to wear to my book club. So, anyway, so that was fun, and she sent me those, and it came inside this very cute envelope, and she sent me some Valentines from Princess Warrior Princess. I'm not sure, but that was fun. So anyway, so that was my Happy Mail this week, and just a couple things, and I wanted to share those. I'm going to start sharing some of my Happy Mail. I was never sharing Happy Mail before because now I don't know what I want to put here. This I may want to do underneath, so I can do that. Took my nails off. The lady who took my acrylic nails off absolutely tore up my nails. She tore off several layers of the top half of my nails in areas, and so they're all uneven, and you can see there, and then tore way down past the quick on some, very sore. And it was a mess. I will probably never put on acrylic nails again. I know that that's not normally how you do it. I've worn them for years. But it was so painful to have them taken off that I thought it's not ever worth it to do that. I don't know why this doesn't want to stick. Why doesn't this want to stick? This is getting better. Okay. I maybe have to use the Sobe glue for that because it's kind of curly. And what do I have? I have something here cut out. That's kind of cute, but you know what? You know what I really want? With that lace, I want something vintage. So, I think I have a couple vintage ladies. Yeah, I've got all these papers and all this, and I'm getting myself organized And I realized part of the problem of staying organized was I didn't have a place for any of my things. I had some fun things, but I was a mess, and I don't like to work in a too big of a mess. I don't mind working in a mess. Scissors, there we go. Scissors in the drawer. And I think I'm going to cut this lady out. So anyway, so I liked the book, Eleanor Oliphant. You know, it's so funny because nobody last night pronounced the name of the book. So I think everybody's a little confused about the name, but I was waiting to see how other people were pronouncing it. I pronounced it Eleanor Oliphant. And as it turned out, they're making a movie out of that book. So I'm kind of, let's see, let me get this piece off. I don't love the pitchfork here. I'm wondering if there's a way to cover that up. And I realized in the original picture they're carrying a basket, and so they're coming maybe from the garden where they were digging potatoes, possibly, in these elegant dresses. Doesn't seem to make too much sense to me. But I'm going to cut out the pitchfork and I'm going to cover that up somehow. So, Valentine's Day was fun. I got some beautiful rose leaf soaps from my daughter and a nice card. And I took over some fun stuff to my grandson. The one who's just 18 months old, almost 18 months old. And he's so funny. He's saying, uh-oh. There, yeah. I like her better on that. She doesn't quite show up as much as I hoped. Is she too, but she shows up enough. So now that I've opened up this Pandora's box, let me see if I can find something to cover up that shovel that she's carrying. I don't think so. Ooh, maybe some of these. That could be a purse. There we go. That's really all I want. I don't want to make it too fussy or too obvious. So I'll put that on there. Ooh, should I put it this way? No, I like that side. Anyway, Valentine's, I went out to lunch with my son at Skyline Chili. We really enjoyed that. That was fun. And I was supposed to spend the day with a friend, but she canceled out at the last minute because she wasn't feeling well. So she was gonna I think I'm going to put this kind of glue on this half. And this Sobo glue, because it's a fabric glue, on this half. Oh, I'm gonna got it on my left hand. Need to take this out of the way. There. There, I like that. That goes much better than that, I think. This has its place, and I can't wait to use it, but not on this page, I don't think. And I don't have this is, I'll put this. The slim columbine is an ancient flower used in magic spells. Ha! Perfect. I saw somebody using an old magazine to glue on, and I thought, oh, how clever. Because I'm always gluing all over everything I'm working on. I thought I'm going to use that old there. Wow, I am having so much trouble with my glue stick. I hate to throw out this yummy red color. Do I want to use that or not? I think so. And then if I leave it loose, I can tuck in something if I want to. So I like that. And do I have... Don't like that little bit of white. And I'm going to try once again to glue that down. Too big. Cute, but I think too thick. I will find something there to tuck. Ooh, a vintage Valentine. Just a little bit too big. It will come to me. And what else is in this book? I like this. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I just find funny things that strike me. I like that. This is such nice paper. I love this paper from this magazine. I should tell a little bit about myself for people who don't know me. My favorite color is, I don't have a favorite color. Is that kind of weird? This needs to be. There you go. I know. I'll cut it there and there. And I need some background. What could I, oh, see there? Remember I was 5 minutes ago bemoaning the fact that I didn't use this. Can you be a scientist and believe in God? I wonder. Yes, I want. I am sure you can, because I know of several. And I think that is the article. Yay, I'm so glad. I love this red. And I love that guy peeking behind the curtain, but I'm afraid I'm going to be covering it up. Yeah, okay. That's so awesome. I love that. So I don't have a favorite color. I like all colors. I like color combinations, but I had to choose my favorite color combination, and when I was a kid, it was turquoise and pink. Aqua and pink. I just love that. See, I'm not doing what I said I was going to do by gluing on the magazine. So I got some glue on here. Where's my... Ooh, I need to even cut this a little bit more because it had some other writing on it. There. I like that. It is somewhat inconvenient. I don't mind covering up part of the word when you know you can really hear it anyway. But, I mean, when you can read it anyway. Okay, I'm going to cut it from this side because it works better. And I'm going to get out my 800 giveaway, 800 subscriber giveaway soon. What else is in this jewel of a magazine? Definitely keeping those. Oh, fabulous, fabulous. Oh, needs to be just a little bit smaller. But I like that. Well, that was a great book to look at. I had it stashed away. And that's what I'm just going to do for this spread. That's not much. That's not much, but that's it for today. One last thing, because it's sitting here. And I need to do something with it.